Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and thank you guys for watching. So in today's video I'm here to do a chit chat get ready with me. So my last video was a get ready with me, but I didn't talk, so it's not a chit chat video. I wanted to do kind of like a chit chat get ready with me, and the topic being like 2020, the vision for 2020, the mood for 2020, the vibe for 2020, how you guys are feeling about it, how I'm feeling about it. I asked you guys to ask me a couple of questions, and we've got a couple here that we're gonna go through and answer. So I thought I would just answer the questions while I do my makeup with you guys. So yeah, I'm not going to be talking about my makeup in this video just because I want to do a soft glam tutorial very soon. What headband should I wear? This one. So I'm just going to put my hair out of my face. And yeah, wow. That wanted to disgrace me. Should I do this one? Or should I go all out and just wear this one? Both of these are from Zara, by the way. Zara, ow. Zara haul coming soon. If you're wondering, my choker necklace is from by Summer on Instagram. This necklace is so beaut. Like, I've worn it every single day since I got it. And this small one here is from Swarovski. My ring is from by Summer too. They have really like cute stuff. I will link them down below. There's another necklace of theirs that is absolutely darling that I want to get. Okay, let's go with this one. What's up guys? Happy New Year. I feel like I haven't sat down to speak to you guys like this in ages. How was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? New Year's was it was awful. It wasn't awful, but basically I was sick from like New Year's Day in the evening, maybe till like maybe 2 days ago. I've literally been sick. So basically, first I got a mouth ulcer from just like nowhere. Actually, I usually get those when I'm stressed, but I've been cool as a leaf for like forever. So I don't know why that was going on. It was terribly painful. Like, I couldn't even speak or eat. So for like how many days I was just like down and out and just in bed. And then afterwards, basically, you guys will never guess what happened. To deal with the pain of the mouth ulcer, obviously I got the gel that the pharmacy recommended, but then they also recommended that I take ibuprofen. So I was supposed to be taking ibuprofen to like help with the pain, and I took some ibuprofen, what I thought was ibuprofen, from my medicine cabinet that we have in my house, and it basically turned out to be laxatives. So I was basically taking laxatives thinking they were painkillers for the best part of 2 days. Yeah, basically 2 days. And yeah, that was that was just rather traumatic. I was basically in bed for another couple of days, and I just haven't been feeling well. So like being in bed the beginning of like this year has just like really helped me to like rest, get my mind together, get my mental health together. It's been like a good thing come out of a bad situation, basically. Because I've been in bed so long and just like not being able to do anything or not having the energy to do anything, I've just been quite bored. Like, there's only so many things like you can watch on Netflix. Usually I would have just seen this as like a really bad sign, like, oh my gosh, like, imagine this is how my 2020 is starting. This can only be a foreshadow of what is about to come. But no negativity 2020. Realize that like I'm so negative, like I'm just very negative. It takes one thing to just throw me off the balance. So even though I've been in bed and not being able to do anything, I've been able to look at the good side and not let everything get to me. I'm a Virgo, guys. I cannot help it. Like, I just cannot help it. I can overthink for the United Kingdom. So I've done my eyebrows. I'm gonna go in with some questions. Yeah, someone asked me, how has 2020 been for you so far? And obviously, apart from the laxative incident and my mouth not being able to move, it's been pretty decent. A lot of people have asked me like questions like, what have I learned from 2019? So one question is, what's one thing that you let bother you in 2019 you won't allow in 2020? Things that I can't control. There's your answer. Because listen, some people will hate this like star sign stuff, but I just feel like it just makes a whole load of sense. So like, if you feel like I'm just a crazy person talking right now, then that is totally your opinion. I'm a Virgo. I overthink everything to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is gonna happen. I just always end up managing to think of the worst possible scenario when it's just so far from that. So I just kind of work myself into a panic a lot of the times. I'm going to focus on the controllables and focus on the things that I can change and that I can control, and work and do my best to work on those. Everything else that I can't control literally means that it's in God's hands, and if it's in God's hands, then girl, I ain't got to worry. Anxiety that I give myself, the panic attacks that I will start to have just because I work myself up into like panic and like thinking of all the possible worst scenarios. I found myself even doing it like a couple of days ago. I was like, Lisa, talking to myself, because talking to myself helps. I don't know about you guys, but it helps me a lot. And to like calm myself down and trying to reason with myself, because for somebody who's so like, I think I'm quite intelligent, okay? I just seem to just be so unreasonable with myself, and I just don't understand why I do this. I made a list on my notes and I was like, okay, so this is the situation I'm in currently. This is what is upsetting me. What can I do to change my situation? So I made a list of things that I can currently do right now or in the near foreseeable future to change my situation. There wasn't a lot of stuff that I could do to change it. So I was like, okay, so currently, what are you worrying about? So you're just gonna worry yourself into anxiety about something that you can't change. How does that work? That doesn't make any sense. And the things that I could do to change it completely were more long-term things. Long-term things are good to think about and are definitely good to keep in mind and work on continuously, but long-term goals are not something you can achieve now. That's why they're called long-term. So if I'm sitting here and everything that I can currently do to change my situation is more of a, well, yeah, technically slow progress, more of a long-term goal, something that I'm going to achieve over the space of a year, etc., then like, Lisa, what are you fretting about? That's something that I'm not gonna let bother me in 2020. What habits are you leaving behind in 2019 and to make 2020 a better year? I'm just gonna talk about more surface level stuff. Swearing, because guys, I have such a potty mouth. I just find myself swearing for absolutely no reason, and it started to irritate me. Procrastination. I feel like procrastination is a short-term goal and a long-term goal though, because like it's such a deep rooted habit of mine that I feel like it's gonna take some time to change. But apparently it takes 66 days to form a habit. So hopefully I can kick the procrastination to the curb. What's the biggest lesson that 2019 taught you? Sorry, let me just get myself together. I would say the biggest lesson that 2019 taught me, I think there's quite a few. One lesson is that whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve. Literally, you just have to get up and do it. I'm saying that in terms of everything that I did with Femme Collective, because actually I got a memory on my Instagram actually of one of my stories, and I was basically promoting the Femme Collective page, telling people to follow. We were at 173 followers, and now today I think we're at 1,500 or maybe even less, which is like obviously not a massive jump. I definitely think we could have gone a lot further in terms of followers if I was consistent. For me, that's just like crazy, because obviously at first, like with any like business page, I don't know, for me it feels like when I first got my YouTube, it was a lot of my friends subscribing, and then when I first made my Femme Collective page, it was a lot of my friends following me. So like the first couple hundred of people are people that you know and people that support you, etc., your friends, your family. So to have like almost 1,000+ people that I don't know, like not my friends like that, do you get what I'm saying, to support and just follow the Femme Collective page because that's a page I want to follow, it's just like really crazy to me. Another lesson that I learned in 2019 is that you never get rid of grief. Basically, you just learn how to deal with it. You just learn how to manage your grief. You're never gonna get rid of it, because I think I was watching Love and Hip Hop, like really strange, Love and Hip Hop, Miami, and Trina basically lost her mum, and her cousin was asking her like, how are you feeling, and she was like I wish people would stop asking me, like, no, I'm never going to be okay with the fact that I lost my mum. I think her mum passed away, and I just kind of really resonated deeply with that. Like, I'm never going to be okay with the fact that I lost my grandma. Like, she was like, if not basically my mum, my second mum in my life. Like, that is never something that is going to sit well with me. That is never something I'm going to be okay with. I'm always going to have negative and sad feelings towards that. It's just life. I'm just going to learn how to cope with those negative and sad feelings. Someone asked me what is your main goal in life, and how does doing YouTube align with that? I feel like with 2020 there was a big emphasis on, oh my gosh, like this is the decade, guys, because deep it, I'm 24 now, so a lot of us in our 20s right now, like by the end of this decade we're gonna be 30 something. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that just gave me so much anxiety. What am I gonna be doing in 10 years? Sometimes I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing next week, let alone, okay, no, that's a stretch. Like, but like that is such a big jump. I have long-term goals that are like my main goals, but I'm not sure if I want to like share them with you guys, so I think I'm just gonna do the surface ones. So if I'm honest, like, and this just like sound like really like sneaky and just really nerdy, but if I'm honest, one of my long-term goals, my main life goal, is to be happy. I feel like from happiness everything just flows, everything just comes. And it was really good because the girl said, does that align with your YouTube channel? And it aligns perfectly with my YouTube channel, because my YouTube channel makes me happy. Without just being dramatic, I just feel like when I started to do my YouTube channel, it was the only thing in a long time that I felt like I was good at. I've just never been like, obviously I've been in school, like I'm not dumb, but I'm one of those babes, like I have to work to get the grades. I have to put in the work. I'm very jealous of you people who are just book smart and you know it all and you can just revise the day before and just be good. I'm not that type of babe. I have to put in the work if I want to see results, honey. Especially uni, I just for a long time, I just always felt so out of my depth. Starting my YouTube channel was just the one thing that just like made sense. It was the one thing that I was good at and didn't have to try hard, be somebody that I'm not. Like, obviously studying is not being somebody that you're not, but like, girl, I am no bookworm, I am no book smart, like that's not me. With my YouTube channel, it was the one thing that like I was just naturally good at. It was the one thing that I didn't have to try too hard. Like I was myself and I reaped the rewards from that. That is my lifelong goal, just to be happy in whatever I'm doing, just to be happy. You can have the money, you can have the cars, you can have all of these things that you think that you want, and like, oh my gosh, I did this, I worked for it. But if you're not happy, like you literally have nothing. Like waking up in the morning and not being happy, I tell you, is the biggest. So I just quickly went away, did my eyeliner, because I can't talk and do my eyeliner at the same time. Do not forever be chasing that happiness that you think you're gonna find in these goals and etc. that you set for yourself, but the true goal is just to be happy within. Just not being happy and never truly being happy within yourself. It's like, imagine marrying someone who you don't like. You're literally with that person for eternity, forever, until death do you part. Imagine waking up every single morning and turn around to a man who you despise. Like, imagine waking up every morning and regardless of the people and the things that you have around you, you are just not happy. Be a boss babe and boss up and do all these things that you want to, but the true happiness comes from within. And without that, there is literally nothing. Okay? Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Okay. Someone said skincare and self-care routine, please. If you want a skincare self-care routine, do let me know, because I've been quite happy with my skin as of recently and I've been wanting to share what I've been using with you guys, but I'm not sure whether you'd be interested, because if you're an OG subscriber and you saw me when I first started, like, I had my acne scarring was like on a different level and it's really improved. A lot of people have asked, what is your next Femme Collective event? So I need to give myself a break, a breather, and just like, event planning is a lot. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when I'm event planning, like, I'm literally just not at peace. Like, I'm not at rest. There's a million one things going on in my head, and obviously the more events I do, the better I'll know how to cope with that like craziness in my head. Stay tuned to follow the Femme Collective page for updates. There's a lot of questions about men and boyfriends and marriage, and it's just like, honey, boo-boo child, I am a young lady. So someone asked me, are aunties asking you about marriage and how do you deal with that? No auntie of mine is asking me about marriage, and I just feel like they dare not. Someone also asked me, where is the boyfriend? And I'm just gonna quote a very famous Lauren London quote, like, what did the presenter say to her? Do you got a boyfriend? And she said, do you? And she was like, no. And then Lauren London said, well, when you get one, okay, so when you get one, just know I have all the love that I need in my life. Someone asked me, what is your main focus for this quarter? So I'm going to do some mascara. So my main focus for this quarter is to learn how to manage my time. I feel like I'm doing really good with staying consistent on YouTube. When I then have to add other things into the mix, that is when things just fall apart. So I need to learn how to manage my time properly, because if other people can do it, then I certainly can as well. But this year I want to master the art of managing my time properly so I can give enough time to each thing. So my YouTube, my Instagram and Femme Collective, and that way I can see and reap the rewards and see the progress all at the same time. Another one is to reach 50k subscribers on Instagram and YouTube. We're on 25k, so another 25k wouldn't hurt. So if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Really trying to improve and hit those numbers in terms of my following and my subscribers on my Instagram and YouTube this first quarter of the year. Somebody asked me, how will this year be different to the last? And honey, I don't know. I can't predict the future, can I? But all I know is that I'm gonna do everything humanly possible to make it different to last year, and then the rest is just up to God. Another goal I have for the first quarter of the year is to become a lot more of a prayerful woman. Somebody asked me, am I going to feature more vlogs on my channel this year? Most definitely, because the feedback and the reception that I got from my vlogmas was really good. So like, yes, I will definitely be doing more vlogs. So look out for that. So guys, we've come to the end of the video, the chit chat 2020 vibes. Get ready with me, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like for 2020, a lot of people are like, I'm super excited for 2020, like, oh my gosh, things are gonna just be amazing. And I feel like that's the mood I had for 2019. That's the energy that I kind of went into it with, and things were just the opposite of amazing. I'm not jinxing it. I'm not saying things are not going to be amazing this year. Super excited for all the things that God has in store for me, because I know He has a lot in store for me. My mood and vibe for 2020 is that I'm just ready for whatever life throws at me. I feel like last year, I've been seeing this quote a lot, that last year God made me strong, and now this year He's going to make me happy. And I feel like that I just really relate to that. Like, last year was a lot of building emotionally, even career wise, when it comes to my YouTube and my Femme Collective as well. 2019 just really prepared me for what is to come. I'm not saying I'm all the way prepared. I have a lot more growing up to do. I have a lot more building to do. I have a long way to go before I'm fully strong, but I feel like last year was really the foundation, was really the stepping stone. And because of that, for like with 2020, I'm just ready for whatever it want to throw at me. Personally, after 2019, I just don't think things can get any worse. They absolutely can, but what else can you throw at me that I haven't already gone through? Like, what more? Like, you tried to dead me, you tried to kill me, 2019 tried to kill me, and I'm still here. So really and truly, what else can you do to the kid? Just faith. Faith is a key word. I just want to have faith and just know that God will provide, and just know that God is coming through for me regardless. I don't know, like, I feel like something good is coming. Like, I just feel it. Like, certain spaces I was in 2019 and years before that, like, there was no way I was going to be ready for all the blessings that God has for me and has in store for me. But this year, like, I'm getting there. There's absolutely nothing this year that I can't handle. I will handle everything with grace. Bring it on. Bring it on. Can you imagine? I might be doing this video next year and just be in a totally different space. I pray to God that by the time I'm filming this video next year, we have way more subscribers and that I've hit my goal with my subscribers. I just feel something good coming, guys. I just cannot describe it. I don't know what it is, but I just have this little thing in my heart. Like, I just feel something good coming, and I know it's going to be a good year for all of us, and I pray it's going to be a good year for all of us. And this year, remember just to put God at the center of everything, because without God, I have nothing. Without God, I am nothing. There was a lot of things that I didn't do at the beginning of last year that I did this year that I really think are just gonna make a difference. And just with me, a lot of manifesting. These things will happen for me. It's not an option. That's what I've come to the conclusion, that these good things that I want, these good things that I know God has in store for me, it's not an option. It's not optional. It's not a multiple choice question, A, B, or C, whether Lisa will achieve her goals this year. I know these things will happen. It's just all about timing, and it's all about God's timing, and it's all about trusting God's timing. When He wants things to happen, these things will happen, and I just have to trust that and just keep on going, keep on pushing. I'm ready for paid content all 2020. I claim it. Not even I claim it, it's happening. It's not an option. Lisa is taking control. I'm controlling the controllables, and I'm leaving the rest to God. And on that note, I hope you guys had a blessed new year. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. Please don't forget to subscribe, guys. You know you're gonna come back and watch these videos, so you might as well just subscribe. This hair, if you're wondering, I talked about it in a couple videos back, so just go and scroll for my other videos. I will see you guys in my next one, and I love you lots. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.